In this video, we're going deer hunting with a pistol, and this is going to be a challenge. When hunting with a pistol, you're constrained to extreme close range, as well as the bullets themselves don't do near the damage as they do with a rifle, meaning everything has to be perfect and shot placement is extremely important. But this video isn't about us, and it's not even about the pistols, but instead, it's about a little black alpaca named Jeremiah. 'Twas a month before Christmas, when all through the field, bunch of critters were stirring, but a new baby alpaca was revealed. His name was Jeremiah, with a coat so thick and black. Everyone loved him, especially his best friend Mac. It all started with a group of whitetails. When they jumped in the fence, Jeremiah didn't think much of it, but it would be at his expense. One of the deer sneezed. Turns out they were upwind. When the germs got to Jeremiah, it was all but the end. Roses are red, violets are blue. It's not what we wanted, but Jeremiah is dead. You see, Jeremiah contracted something they call the meningeal worm. Now, I don't know what this is, but Google does, and apparently it comes from deer and kills alpacas. And on this hunt, we're going to be on the alpaca farm, and our goal is truly to reduce the deer population. Because no one hunts anywhere around here, there is a ton of deer, and the more that we can get gone, the less risk it's going to be to the alpacas, which the alpaca farm actually cares about. And don't worry, we're going to be eating the deer as well. But moral of the story, justice for Jeremiah. But our next step is actually head to the shooting range, because I have a few really cool pistols and I want to test them out before I decide which one I'm taking deer hunting. And the first is the 38 Special. The 38 Special is a pretty old round. It was developed way back in the day, used by the cowboys, and made to shoot people, not animals. But what will it do to a deer? All right, here we go. 38 Special, going into ballistics gel. I did not hit the target. Wait, no, I did hit the target. It just did nothing. Turns out the 38 Special zipped right through the ballistics gel, which is good in terms of penetration, but you need more than that to kill a deer. You need your bullet to expand and cause as much damage as possible. So unfortunately for the 38 Special, it is off the list. We're not using it. Next is a 10mm semi-auto pistol, and this particular one also happens to have a red dot sight. Here we go. That was pretty good. Got it. As I'm looking at the results, it looks like the 10mm also penetrated all the way through, and it really only made a little bit bigger cut. And last but definitely not least, my 50 caliber Desert Eagle. Now, I recently took this exact pistol on a bear hunt, and it killed the bear really good. The only problem was that I had a little bit of accuracy issues. If you know, you know, but let's shoot it into gel and see what happens. Ready? Here we go. Oh, that wasn't bad. I think I might be able to handle this thing. Well, if I told you it didn't do hardly any better than the 10mm. This one up top is the 10. That one down there at the bottom is the 50. Really though, they're about the same. Now, to kill a deer, damage is super important, but in my opinion, accuracy is even more important. So let's pull out the Desert Eagle and see what we can do at range. Desert Eagle, 5 yards. 10 yards. 20 yards. This time, I'm really going to have to pay attention to aim, because this thing kicks. Did I miss?
I think so.
20 yards. Headshot. We hit that pumpkin right across the top. So this time, I'm gonna turn it back around. I'm gonna see if I can hit it right here from 30. 30's a pretty good shot, especially with that gun how it kicks so much. You know, I'm not the best at shooting it because I'm always kind of anticipating the recoil a little bit. But let's try 30 and see if I can hit a pumpkin. All right, here we go. This is kind of far away. Oh, yeah, we got it. I don't think I hit it. Let me try one more. I'll try one more from 30 yards, and if I can't hit it, then maybe this gun just ain't it. I mean, it's super cool, but is it really the one you want to choose? I don't know. Not if I can't hit with it, I don't. All right, here we go. 30 yards one more time. I think it might be hitting high, but that's not something I want to figure out right now. We're probably going to just use the 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter, 40 yards. I am sitting down, but I think I hit the pumpkin. Let me try another one. Yeah. I think the 10 millimeter is definitely the one that we need to go hunting with. And that's why you shoot guns before you go hunting with them. Remember back in the alpaca story when I mentioned the white-tailed deer are overpopulated at this farm? Well, because of that, we're not only going to be taking pistols on this hunt, we're also going to be taking rifles. And just in case we don't have deer get within range of the pistols, which in reality is 40 yards and under, we still want to have rifles with us to get the true job done, which is to reduce the population of all these deer. That's why we're really here in the first place. It's called Justice for Jeremiah, and we're taking it pretty seriously. What time are we waking up?
Probably around 4:30.
Oh, God.
It's about an hour and a half drive, so.
All right. There we go, first deer of the day, baby! Well, he's gone. Anyways, guys, pretty good sign so far. We're on our way. What was that? He looked like he'd been hit by a truck or something.
He is messed up.
Yeah, if we see a buck, something like that, we're gonna fulfill the wish of the alpaca farmer. We will put him on the ground. I feel like I'm suiting up like some kind of Warzone character. Do I look like I'm in Warzone? Now we just gotta get in the stand, get our pistols ready, get set up, and wait for something to walk around. And after a super long drive, we've officially arrived at the alpaca farm. And on our way in, we got to meet up with some of Jeremiah's family. I will not let those deer hurt you ever again. Including his best friend, Mac. We're doing this for Jeremiah. He ended up spitting in my face, but I just took it as a gesture of thankfulness. But without further ado, let's get on up in the stand and get this hunt started. Alright guys, so we're here. Good looking spot. There should be a lot of deer right here. And we're kind of in a pinch point, so they should be passing right through these woods. We're doing it for Jeremiah. Everyone go comment, Justice for Jeremiah. You know what they say? What? Virginia is for lovers, and justice is for Jeremiah. Unfortunately, this first morning started off really slow. We seen a Boone and Crockett squirrel, but we decided to hold back and not take the shot, in hopes that we would actually see a deer eventually. And as it got later in the morning, we actually did see our first deer. Seen it at all, but we're still in the same patch of woods, so they could work their way over here eventually throughout the day, or there could be more. So, and after the deer got gone, we ended up seeing this really cool red fox during the daytime, which is pretty rare. There it is. Wow. Had it moved, I would have not seen it at all.
Driving by, we just hunted all morning, and then big day right beside the hunting property.
That's crazy.
It's a big doe. Really big doe. There's more of them. See?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch in the little garden. Boys, we're just hunting in the wrong spot. We need to be hunting in the yards. Well, we know the deer were here.
Yeah. It's not where we were hunting.
Yeah. Well,
That's hunting.
yeah. Later that evening, and it was time to get back out to the alpaca farm and get back to work. All right, boys, we're on our way to hunt, and there's a deer in the road. I repeat, there's a deer in the road.
A good thing, probably. It's a good sign.
Good sign. At least they're moving.
And it's just starting to sprinkle, which typically is pretty good for deer. They just like to move in light stuff and right after it stops, and it's supposed to stop. So, oh, there might be more deer. Get the gun. Get the gun. We could hit him with the deagle right here. The problem is it's probably a boy. I can't tell. No, it looks like a little dove. That may have been our only chance to kill a deer with a deagle.
Might have been.
Right up in their face. Alright guys, we just got up in the stand and we actually just seen a first deer. And it seemed to be a buck too, but it seemed to be like a 4-pointer, so we wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, here's our view. We're up here in a tree stand. We're looking at this big field right here. It is sprinkling a little bit. And I think I may have wore the wrong shoes. They'll kill. They'll kill. Feels good. Plus, check this out. This thing's got a rest on it, so, I mean, let me dig in right here and I can shoot a lot further. Maybe rest up on it like this. I gotta get a little rest. If something does pop out, maybe like 100, 120, that's why we got the rifles. We're probably not gonna not shoot just because it's not within range of the pistol. Especially if it's a pretty good buck. See what that thing is. Yeah, that's a deer. Is it a buck? We'll see if it decides to walk out anymore. That's the deer we seen it. He's walking in. But now he's just back there hiding in the tree line trying to get a look at us. There might be one behind it. Yeah, there's one behind it. That one's a doe at least. No, he might be a small buck. Let's just give him time to let him get out in the open. We'll make a decision then. Well, that happened real quick. We've been here a total of 3 minutes.
There she goes.
Yeah, it's a big doe. I definitely don't think this deer's going to get close enough to shoot with the pistol. So this is definitely going to be a rifle doe if we take it. There's like a little 4-pointer. That's the one we probably seen. And they're getting closer. Probably getting closer. If they push straight across, we might have a good chance with a pistol. He's walking away. The buck is. Yeah. They're getting closer, but I think as long as we wait a second, we're gonna see what they do. I'm gonna go ahead and put a shell in my gun though. After watching these deer for a good bit, they didn't seem like they were going to move over our way. So instead of just letting them move on out and get away, we decided to pull out the rifle to actually get one on the ground. Ready?
I'm on her. She's the one all the way on the right.
That is correct. Ready?
Yep, ready.
She is dead.
You dropped her.
Here, shoot that other one if you want. You want to shoot the other one, or are they a little young?
I can look at them in the scope and see.
Look into the scope and see.
There goes one.
Alright, never mind, they're gone.
You dropped her. That was good.
Yeah, I dropped her. I put the pin on her, son.
And you heard the bump too.
There's one more, but I don't know. It looks like a yearling.
Yeah.
We'll let the yearling slide.
Well, big doe down.
The craziest thing about all of this is that I just destroyed a deer But because we're suppressed, all the other deer in the area probably have no idea what's going on, especially because the 2 other deer that was with her also don't have any idea what just happened. So, alright guys, we just had another doe walk out back here behind us. Is it a doe or a buck? I can't tell. Spike. Okay. For a young buck, we'll probably let those walk. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. We'll let it walk. Yeah, that's a big one. Here, let's let it get close. Then I'm gonna pistol it. Be careful. She's spookish. Okay, get rested up here. Watch your silencer. Yeah, I'm gonna let it get closer. Otherwise, it's too far. Can you shoot that far?
I think you hit it.
Oh.
Did you?
Oh, we definitely hit it.
I was about to say, I think I heard a pop.
I heard a thud.
Yeah.
Too, and it mule kicked.
Yeah.
If it's not going down, if it's not down right now, it's dead very soon.
That was a big doe.
That was a big doe.
Definitely a big doe. How far was that? Probably good 60 yards.
Maybe.
Maybe. Somewhere in there.
I was pretty confident though. So
Yeah.
It's a big difference from freehand versus bracing in here.
Right.
Because I was braced in here.
Right.
On the gun, on the rod. That dot, the red dot was just held right on her.
That's good.
I'd say she's probably dead by now. We got these 3 yearlings, which we've been watching the whole time. But then we just had another bigger doe pop out right up here. Somewhere. I don't know. Do you have a decent shot or not really?
Oh, here it comes. Yeah, it's a big doe.
That other one's behind it.
Yeah, I want to wait. Ready?
I'm ready if you're ready. I think that's a different deer. Nope, she's going down. Put another on it. No, she's dead.
That was pretty easy.
Once again, these deer are still just looking around.
3 deer.
3 deer. Here we go. 2 down, pretty well confirmed. And 1 deer that we might have to look for. But I don't think we're going to look that hard. I think she's dead right now. Dude, it's going to come stupid close. Just put the red dot on it. That side's best. It's pretty good. Right there. Yep. Oh, took out his front shoulder. She's gonna die. She's gonna die.
I think so. I think I took out its front shoulder, but I think it's
good.
a good shot. Yeah,
No,
I think
these
it's a good
things,
shot.
that distance, these things should punch right through the front shoulder.
I think it was a good shot.
I think it was a great shot.
Yeah. Pistol and rifle kill each.
Yeah, I think I just heard it crash. Well, dude, there we go. The 10mm. Now that one we could have killed with a deagle.
Oh yeah, that was close. That was so close.
Man, we should have packed the deagle. We have both limited out for the day. 2 deer each, 2 does.
Pistol and rifle kill each.
Yeah, that's a lot of deer to
That's good.
process.
Yeah.
Justice for Jeremiah. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and hop on down and then
Start tracking.
start tracking, I guess. All right, guys, so real quick game plan. We're gonna roll up, pick up the 2 deer that we nosed down, we shot with the rifles, and then from there, we're gonna pull out a light and start looking for the deers with the pistol. They're gonna be a little bit harder to find. What are your thoughts?
I think we got 4 deer. I hope.
I think we got them. There's a deer. It's running fine, though, so it is not one of the ones we shot. Well, there's something dead. Yeah, there's my deer.
Yeah,
My deer's right over here dead. All right, big doe number 1, done for. Let's hop out, we'll get it loaded up, then we're on number 2. All right, this is KG rifle doe. This is a big one, gonna be a lot of sketty. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's a huge doe, isn't it?
That's a big doe.
Where'd I hit her at? I thought right here. Yeah, that's a big doe. That's a lot of sketty. Yep, we'll get it loaded up. Now we're on to doe number 2. One doe down and loaded.
3 more to go.
Let's find yours. Let's see, I watched it flop over, so it's, you found it? All right, sweet. That's a big doe. That's what we're here for. Yeah, it is. Good one. There's number 2.
Number 2.
Now the hard part starts. We're gonna find the other 2.
Right.
The shot was somewhere right in here. Yeah.
Yeah, right in here. Might have stepped a little. Not really.
Update. We didn't find any blood on my deer. I don't think that means it's not dead, and I don't think that means I didn't hit it. But we're gonna take a break, look over here at Tanner's deer, and see if we can find blood on it. It seemed like it was bleeding probably a little bit more. And we got on camera, we seen where it went in at, which is right over here. We're not giving up on my deer, we're just taking a break. I thought it went in right over here, like below this pine tree, or this cedar. Yeah, he came in right, he went in right there. Yeah. You found blood on yours?
Little bit blood.
All right, sweet. It's true. A little bit of blood, but blood is blood. Could start opening up anytime.
There's more blood, yeah.
More blood?
Yes, there is.
Good. Give us an update. What's happening?
Seeing some more blood. Not a bunch, but we're just kind of going at it how we see it. Here's some up here.
Although we were finding blood on the trail, we wasn't exactly finding as much as we were hoping for. So, hoping to be safer than sorrier, we decided to back up and send up a thermal search drone to see if we could find the deer without the potential of bumping it. His ran into this.
Huh? Into that thicket?
We tracked it up there.
Oh, there's a dot. No.
We'll check this dot, it's easy. That one's alive. So that is not it.
You sure it's not hers, though? With a hole in her? Oh,
There
there's
it
one.
is.
There it is.
That's probably it right there. That makes exact sense where it should be.
Can you get over to it a little farther?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in the thick stuff, it has to be dead, right? Or no, it's
Well-
alive.
It's alive.
That's it there, right?
Big hole? Is that red?
It was a big doe, yeah. That's it. Yeah, I think that leg, look at the leg, see how it's kind of bent? That front leg, pretty bent?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Looks like there's blood in front of her, though.
We'll mark it.
What's that other dot right there?
Probably a rabbit, most likely.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Look at you.
Yeah, it's moving.
Stayed in pretty good.
That's Tanner's that you marked?
Most likely.
Okay.
So we was there.
Yeah, we was in that tree.
The deer was
Right here, right
estimated to be right in here.
there. Right there, yeah.
Where else do you think one would have ran to?
I would have thought, unless it went across the road, but I mean, if it did, if it went in the cedars, it should be laying in the cedars. You think?
I thought it hung up in the cedars for sure because we could have saw it on the backside. Guess not.
Is that it? I can't tell. I think it is.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's get closer and let's find out.
Right here. That's right where you said it would run, kind of.
Yeah, that's what we thought. We'll see. We'll find out. No, that's a branch. Look like a deer.
Still on the backside of it? How do you recommend we get tanners? You want to go up to there after it? Let it die. Or?
What are you thinking?
We could come back tomorrow. It is the next day, and we're going in to see if we can find the deer that we shot yesterday. Starting off with Tanner's, by looking in the spot we found the deer last night, and it didn't take us long to find it. The shot's good though.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be hard.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I just ran a little farther.
That's a perfect shot. Like, that's a perfect shot. Now, there's no doubt in my mind, if this shot would have been with a 300 Win Mag or a 308, the deer would have probably dropped on the spot. But being shot with a pistol, it just didn't exactly work out that way. Anyways, one deer down, one more deer to go. Let's walk through some cedars and see if we can find mine.
A lot of spaghetti.
All right, so we're gonna walk these cedar trees with the drone. If it's too thick, if you can't see the ground, you ain't gonna see nothing. It wasn't looking good. We wasn't finding no deer. We wasn't finding no blood either. But eventually, we did end up stumbling upon a different cedar tree, and right underneath it just happened to be the deer I shot. And she's honestly not where we was thinking, but that's a different thing. She ran a good bit, but once again, literally like no blood anywhere. I don't even know where I hit her, I guess. I know I was aiming right in here, but I don't even feel a hole.
4 big does.
4 big does. And justice for Jeremiah, which is probably the most important of all.
Right.
And now that justice has been served with 4 less deer on the alpaca farm, Mac and his friends no longer have to stay 6 feet apart. But now let's get these deer processed, grind it up, because we're going to be turning it into the best deer sketty you probably ever seen on my channel this week. All right, let's get them shredded. Alright guys, in this episode of Cooking with KG, we're going to be cooking deer sketty, okay? Super simple. If you mess it up, you probably should stop cooking. I messed it up once. All we're going to need is noodles, sketty sauce, and your deer meat. This particular one is 2024 Virginia Drive-By 6-pointer. Let's get started. We're gonna start with the noodles. Basically, put water in a pot, a little bit of salt, let the water start boiling, and then you throw in your noodles. When they get kind of soft, they're done. At the same time, you can be cooking up the deer sketty sauce. Throw the ground up deer in a pan, fry it up, throw in your favorite seasonings, preferably not poisonous, but that's up to you. After it's good to go, just put the sketty sauce in there, mix it all together, boom. You got deer sketty sauce, and it's gonna be bussin'. And while this is finishing up cooking, I actually need your help. And it's that I'm honestly running out of recipes. No, I'm serious. I cook spaghetti 3 days a week. And so I need you guys to go on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, whatever you want to, and tag me in wild game recipes that you guys cook. Because trust me, I need ideas. Bad. And if it's a good one, we'll recreate it right here at Cooking with KG. And if you don't, you will pay the price. All right, guys, the food's pretty much done, so I have switched back into my civilian clothing attire. There's our deer sketty sauce. Super simple, but super effective. And then we got our sketty noodles. Very simple, but it don't need to be complicated. All right, here we go. Something light, nothing heavy. Let's take it out. I guess let's check it out. We already took it out. Rip. That tastes like spaghetti with deer in it. I know it's pretty simple, but if you want this recipe in a form, click the link in the description and we'll send it to you. Click right over here if you want to see me go bear hunting with the Desert Eagle, or right over here for the first time I went deer hunting with a pistol. And that was about 2 years ago.